We flew from California to Minnesota and drove 1 hour north of Grand Marais to meet up with our outfitter crew, VCO. It was here we learned all the different survival techniques that we need to know in order to have a safe journey traveling the Boundary Waters for the next 5 days. After we reviewed the rules and the different types of equipment we were going to use, we headed off to a small rustic cabin where we would be housed for one night before the journey was to begin. In here we packed our bags with clothes and a few personal items that weren't included by VCO, and we set off to bed, too excited and nervous for any sleep as this new adventure was about to begin. Bye, Jonathan. Thank you. He forgot our paddles. Jonathan, we have our paddles over there.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right, now we're officially ready. Okay, we're gonna meet our canoe on the other side. So I found this a little interesting. So we have 3 big packs here, right? And which one does Alejandra grab to take over?
The food!
That's not by coincidence. If we lose each other, she's gonna make sure that she has the food. We're on the other side, and yeah, I'm excited. Let's let the journey begin. Our very first portage, it's only like a hop skip away. It's literally just this boulder section right here. Our first real portage. I can't remember that word. The first one was just a hop skip away from a rock. This one's, I think, 1/3 of a mile. This is called Monument Portage. Okay, let's portage this thing. Oh!
I got it.
The boat is across. Now we got to get our gear across. I don't know, we probably got 80 plus pounds on me right now. Alejandra's got our lunch. She's a lunch girl. So we're gonna zoom across this and get this done. We just crossed over here, Monument Portage, and now we're gonna we can either follow this line, which is like the main route, and camp somewhere right here by Little Knife Portage. We're thinking maybe we'll do this portage here and come down through Esther Lake. I heard is really beautiful. Essentially, what we decided is we'll see how we feel when we get to this portage area here, because it's 1/3 of a mile long like this one, and now it's not like extremely hard, but definitely some work. If we're too tired, then we're just going to keep canoeing down the main route and just camp further down. Either way, we probably have about an hour and a half before we get to our campsite. We've been going at it for about 3 hours-ish and some change. So yeah, all in all, things are looking good. We haven't lost anything yet. We haven't fallen or hurt ourselves. We're hungry and tired, but I'll take that over injury for sure. Okay, we're at almost probably the heart of Esther Lake. Out in the distance there, you can kind of see it on the left. That land is camp for day 1. And let me tell you, I cannot wait to reach it. Alejandra can't wait to reach it either, because we're hungry and we're tired. It's been a long day. I'll give you the times when we get to camp officially, but I know we're probably about an hour longer than what Voyager said we were going to do. And I think that's mostly we're still trying to find our foothold in the canoe, how to portage all our stuff without doing so many trips, and then also kind of just taking our time, taking videos and stuff like that. So with all that said, I would say we're at least an hour to an hour and 15 behind the designated schedule. But look around, we're in nature. I'm not even
There's
wearing
no
a watch.
time out here.
All right, we made it. This is our campsite. I want to show you guys really quick. We just unloaded all our stuff. I got my handy dandy map here, and I want to show you guys before I show you guys the campsite. Where are we exactly? So right here, I hope you can see this. We are at Esther Lake, and we portaged through there, and then we came down this way, and then there's 2 islands here that are circled. And we are on this first one here. Total unobstructed views of Esther Lake. We pretty much canoed through this whole thing to get to this point. Our destination's behind, so we're gonna keep going that way. But for today, we have this freaking awesome view to soak in. And then behind camp is a latrine somewhere for some privacy when we go to the bathroom. So we don't have to dig a hole here at these official campsites.
Voyager Canoe Outfitter sent us with 3 bags. One is our meals, so it has our breakfast, our lunch, and our dinners. Then our second one is our equipment. And then the third one is a personal, and it also includes our sleeping bags in there. Frozen, yeah. So frozen stuff.
So a lot of
Here's the
stuff.
snacks, staples, drinks, and extra snacks. Remember that one bug that like clawed the shit out of? Was it you or who was it?
Oh, no, it was our guide.
Oh yeah.
Did you put it in the green tarp? Good morning, day 2. Off to a halfway early start. We woke up at 7 a.m. and started packing everything up. All our hard work being put back into a bag. That's kind of the funny thing about camping. Yeah, it's a little bit more breezy today. It did rain a little bit last night, so I was thankful that I put that tarp up to protect all our gear. Alejandro's cooking breakfast right now. She's having a little bit of trouble because of our ancient cooking device. It's hard to put a pan on there evenly, and they want to fall off. So we're doing the best we can. I'm kind of just her assistant as I break things down. We got a mess all around campsite, just of all of our gear. But after we eat breakfast, we're gonna pack it up all nicely, make sure we didn't leave any trash before we head out. Now it's about a 2 to 3 hour canoe to the next camping spot. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick the camping spot first, set it all up, and then go do a day trip to a hike, and then come back and have it all set up, so it's not so such a long day and then you have to set up. So that's the plan today. We got a bit of a breeze, but it feels like it's helping us right now. It's headed in the direction that we're going, so we'll see how that goes. And yeah, that's the update for now. Let's see what day 2 looks like. All right, we're about to head out. I'm looking at the map here to see where we're gonna go next, and we kind of mapped it out. So we're gonna get through Esther Lake, go to Hansen Lake, and then from Hansen Lake we have our longest, hardest portage, which is 120 rods, which I don't even know how to convert that, but I'm guessing
it's like 10 rods is like a minute. It's like a 12 to 15 minute
hike with
yeah.
the boat. Okay, and it's probably going to be all uphill. Then after that, we'll start to work our way down to the South Arm Knife Lake, and essentially that's where we'll find camp. Everything's gone and left how it was before we got here. We got 2 packs left. The rest are by the boat. We're going to load up and head out. We reached campsite number 2. Whew. We're tired. Coming in this with no really experience canoeing for such a long period of time. We're definitely feeling it already on day 2. but we made it to our home for the night. We're gonna set up camp, and then we're gonna talk about doing a day trip to Thunder Point. First things first, we need to get some food in us and some water. We're really bad at snacking. I guess we're just not used to canoeing and then taking a break in the water and like eating. We're used to like backpacking, taking a seat on a piece of wood and having a snack, but that's what we're gonna do first. All right, so I found a really cool spot. It's like a viewpoint just slightly outside of our camping area. It's just like a short 1 to 2 minute walk. So we have our lunch, our chairs, some water, and we're gonna head over to that spot right now so we can enjoy an epic view as we have our lunch. Just a super short walk. Check it out. I'm in full lounge mode here. Just chilling on top of this rock. And if you rotate slowly, boom. Okay, we're just about to wrap up night 2. I'm just gonna do her cold plunge for the day. We're gonna do these every single day while we're out here.
We are?
Yes, we are.
Oh my god. 1, 2, 3. Oh my god.
You're not even, it's not even that bad. That right there is pretty much the end of day 2. Top of the morning to ya. Got a little bit of coffee, a nice breakfast sandwich, sausage on gluten-free bread and cheese. Check that out. It's about 8:30 a.m. Start of our day 3 trip as we head back to Voyager. Our goal today is to see a waterfall, get through all the crossings without hurting ourselves. There's 4 of them today, and to camp on a small island that was mapped out for us. Yeah, that's it. There's no viewpoints or anything like that on this day. That'll be on the next days to come. We did not make it to Thunder Point. Are we sad about it? Honestly, not. We were pretty exhausted yesterday. Felt like we wanted to stay by camp, and we got an awesome sunset here right at our site. So all in all, I would say day 2 was a great day. We kayaked for about 3 hours ish before setting up tent here, and then this is one of the best sites. Well, we only seen one other, but I like this one more than the other one, don't you? Or no?
They're both really nice. This one's just like, I like the kitchen setup more here.
This is a nice layout. Anyways, I'm gonna enjoy my breakfast. Then we're gonna pack up and hit the waters. Portage 1 of 4 today. Day 3 is the day of portages. Luckily, they're all pretty short. In combination, all 4 are still not as long as the one we did yesterday. So that's a good optimistic outlook, right? But either way, unloading and loading the boat, transporting the boat 4 times, it's a considerable amount of work.
Nice.
Okay, portage number 3 is done.
All right, we just finished our last portage of the day. Matthew's getting the last 2 bags. He should be coming here shortly. And I'm ready to dunk myself in this water. It's cold!
How's it feel?
It feels good when you stay in the same spot, but then if you move towards the middle of the lake, it gets colder.
I believe it.
That gets colder and colder, and then it gets warmer and warmer.
Huh. That makes sense.
What?
What's the best spot? Right
Probably
there?
like right here.
Yeah? Let's go take a look at our campsite for day 3. We worked really hard for this site, but man, is it beautiful. There's the fire pit. Could have put a tent there. We got another one back here. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's one, another campsite. I mean, these campsites are huge. Let's go look at the latrine. This is a great campsite.
Yeah.
No way, still? This can't be it. This is a hike. Oh wow, it is there. And way back here, I guess because we're on an island, they have to like position it in the middle.
This one has a cap.
Oh, we got a lid finally. All right, so there you guys have
This
it.
one's very
It's a good walk away.
very secluded one.
This is our home for one night, and now we're gonna set up. I'll have a bite to eat. Today is the start of day 4. Alejandro's already started cooking. She usually wakes up first thing in the morning and is hungry, so she started making us our sausage and grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm gonna start packing everything up, but I wanted to take one last look at this entire site and just soak it in. For sure, for both of us, this is our favorite site here on this island. We're in, it's a hard name to pronounce. Hold on, let me get the map. So we're at Ogishkimunski Lake, or I think for short they just call it Ogish. This is by far our most favorite campsite so far. When the sun was setting last night, it was crazy. The water got super still, it got really quiet, and everything was reflecting off of the glass of the lake as the sun was setting. I went fishing for a little bit, and I didn't catch anything, but just being out there in nature was awesome. Yeah, so what we're gonna do for day 4 is we gotta cover some decent amount of land coverage. We're trying to get closer to where we started over at Voyager Canoe Outfitters, so we don't want too long of a day for tomorrow morning. So we're going to cover some ground. We have 3 portages today. Is it 3?
Yeah, 3 today.
All 3 of them are a little longer than the ones yesterday, so that's going to be fun.
Get out of town, see the beautiful world around, wanna see it now. Pack our bags and get in that car, leave a little note and we'll drive real far. Let's get out, we can leave this city, let's drive to the open air. Yeah, the countryside is so pretty with the wind blowing in your hair.
Okay, yeah, we just keep going straight, and then the lake will get smaller, and then that'll be the end of Ogish. It'll get slowly narrower. We're kind of in the largest portion of it right now.
Okay.
So just keep going straight, and eventually we'll reach our first portage. Got it?
When it's me and you on the road with a couple of tunes and a cover too.
portage for the day. I'm starting to get tired, so that's a good thing. This one's really cool. Got some super awesome views coming into this narrow channel out of Jasper Lake. But if you're not paying attention, you got to be careful, because right after there is like a little waterfall, but it's enough to kind of get your boat stuck, tip, or even get hurt. So pay attention as you come to the portage site here. Cross that way to Alpine Lake, where we're going to navigate pretty much all of Alpine Lake to find a campsite towards the end. And that'll be the end of our trip for day 4.
I got bit in my belly button.
Oh, how'd that happen?
I don't know.
Oh no, it's gonna be itchy.
I know, it's gonna suck.
We made it. What time is it?
Wow.
We started at 10:10.
It is 1:45.
Ooh, took us a little longer than expected. 3.5 hours ish to get to our campsite for the day. The good thing is it's pretty close to the portage tomorrow. But check this out. This thing is nice. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, the campsite's all set up. It's looking pretty nice. Got the tent behind me here. Got a hammock to the left over here. The boat's stowed away over there, flips upside down. And behind the camera is our area for our dirty clothes or wet clothes on a clothesline. This area here is the kitchen. And yeah, this is our last night in the Boundary Waters. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do our final 4th day cold plunge, and then after that we're just gonna lounge here at the site. What?
Another snake in the water. I don't think I'm gonna get it.
Is there a snake in the water? Snakey snake!
Definitely gonna go right here. Oh my god, babe, don't make it come towards me!
All right, cold plunge number 4, our last one. We're gonna really love this one because it's super cold and windy. Yay! My nipples! You got this.
Slippery rocks.
All right, this is the end, day 5. We're headed back out to VTO, Voyager Canoe Outfitter. We're in Alpine Lake right now. You know, every campsite's gorgeous that we've checked out so far. This one is just as nice. It does have an alpine feel to it, actually. Just different trees and stuff like that. Bit windy yesterday. It'll be windy today as well. So we'll see how that affects us out in the water. We're suspecting around 4 to 5 hours back to VCO. We have 2 portages. First one's going to come within like 5 to 10 minutes. We're pretty close to it. And the second one's at the very end. We have to cross a campsite because the other way.
What did you say? It was like shallow?
It's like rocky and shallow water. Like you can't. It's hard to carry the canoe over or something like that. So we're gonna go through a campsite, head back in the water. We'll eventually reach VCO. That's the plan for the day. Now, I already told Alejandro we're gonna have to put our life jackets on today, just because it's a little bit choppier water, bigger waters. We're gonna play it safe. It is the end of the trip, so we don't want any accidents happening when we're so close to being done. This will be the end of our Boundary Waters adventure. It was a good one.
Aye.
What do you think?
I loved it.
Yeah,
Pretty.
it's beautiful. Beautiful nature. I love how remote it feels. The campsites are huge. So you never feel stacked with anybody. You barely see anybody in the water either. I think that's the key takeaway. Beautiful nature, large campsites, and the feeling of just being remote. We're officially in Seagull Lake. I officially fell twice and hurt my ankle. Here's my wound on my knee. And the most embarrassing part, it was in front of people, which is extremely rare because there's nobody out here. So yeah, I managed to fall in front of people in the middle of nowhere where we haven't seen a soul in days. Isn't that cool? Oh, and it's my last day. Luckily it's just a rolled ankle and a little bit of a bloody knee. But yeah, I'm kind of mad at myself for letting it happen. Twice. Babe, what do you have to say for that?
You're embarrassing.
Right behind me here, you can't see it, but that is the sign of the Boundary Waters. So we have officially exited the Boundary Waters. Okay, Alejandro's helping me out. She's the muscles at the last portage because of my injury. Whew. We made it to the campsite. You go up this boat launch and down the other side. That's the trail that was recommended by us by VCO. And so we're on our first paved road in the last 5 days. It feels good. Sad that it's coming to an end, but also kind of happy it's coming to an end. It's like a bittersweet moment. But yeah, here we are, working our way to the other side of the boat launch here to dip in one more time. Yeah, we got enough water. Push out that way, yeah. We're in. Hey, you guys have a good holiday. Yeah. Bye. We're back. We made it 5 days successfully. Back at VCO. It feels good. We're gonna clean up, check into our cabin for one night, and just hang out and enjoy a much needed relaxation by the lake. We're all done with our canoe excursion. Now we're enjoying some gluten-free frozen pizza in our cabin while we recover from our journey. It's not bad.